I rise today in honor of Women's History Month. Every day in the month of March, a member of my caucus will be honoring one of the many outstanding women that have done so much to contribute to the history of the great state of Illinois. Today, I offer a tribute to an outstanding woman who was a trailblazer in the legal profession for women, who has dedicated her life to service in the Illinois court system, and who has been an inspiration to people all over the state of Illinois, and especially in my home of Vermilion County. On November 19, 1943, Rita B. Garman was born in Aurora, Illinois. She graduated from Oswego High School as a valedictorian of her class in 1961. In 1965, she received a bachelor's degree in economics from the University of Illinois with a bronze tablet distinction. From there, she went to the University of Iowa to attend law school. In 1968, in her graduating class of over 150, only 5 were women. At a time when women were discouraged from entering into the legal profession, the dean of the College of Law was accepting, but he was a rarity. Numerous times, Rita was asked why, as a woman, she would want to try to pursue a profession in law. She was told time again that as a woman, that she did not belong. She graduated with her Juris Doctorate in 1968 with distinction and set out trying to find employment. Her first job offer was as a trust officer at a bank in the city of Chicago. And while contemplating whether or not she wanted to take that position, she found out that a male colleague in her graduating class was offered an identical position for $1,500 a year more than what she was offered, which in 1968 was a significant amount of money. Her husband, Gil, who she met at the University of Illinois, received a job offer in Danville, Illinois, at a law office, and they moved there in mid-1968. When Rita got to town, she went about trying to find work, but was frustrated. She was routinely asked, "Well, what would we do with you? Can you make coffee? And how well do you type?" She finally got her break when the legal aid office at the Vermilion County Courthouse that was under consideration for closure needed somebody to run its operations. She was hired with the understanding that the job was day-to-day and that it could close at any time. She was appointed associate judge in 1973. At that time, she was one of only 8 women in the state of Illinois to be a judge. In 1986, she became a circuit judge. In 1995, she joined the appellate court. In late 2001, she was appointed to the Illinois Supreme Court, and she was elected to that court on November 5th, 2002. She served as Chief Justice of the Illinois Supreme Court between October 2013 and October 2016. And she still holds that position until 2022. Justice Rita Garman was the first woman judge in her circuit. She was the second woman to serve on the Illinois Supreme Court, the second woman to serve as Chief Justice of the Illinois Supreme Court, the first woman to serve in those capacities from downstate. She is the longest serving female judge in the history of the state of Illinois, and she is the only woman judge to serve at every level of the Illinois court system. She has served with honor and distinction throughout her career. She has earned a reputation as a fair and honorable jurist, and she is a trailblazer that has shattered barriers and provided inspiration to people who face challenges and adversity. She's done all of this while reaching the pinnacle of her profession, and doing so with class and dignity, and above all else, humility. She is a great person who loves her friends, her family, her community of Danville, and the state of Illinois. She is a personal inspiration to me and to many people that live in Vermilion County. I cannot think of a better role model for my 8-year-old daughter than Rita Garman. She shows what an individual from Danville, Illinois can accomplish if they work hard and they never give up. So on this day in Women's History Month, join me in honoring Illinois Supreme Court Justice Rita Garman. Thank you.